Okay, we're on to the last set here. So a botanist is cultivating a rare species of plant. Currently has 3,000 of these plants. The population of the species, okay. Right, so it looks like we're getting a recursive function here. The constant K in this formula is the number of plants the environment is able to support. Okay, according to the formula, what will be the number of plants 2 years from now if K equals 4,000? So we're plugging in 4,000 for K. All right, so let's grab this equation. All right, we'll copy it down here and just resize it. And we want K to equal 4,000. So the number the next year is the number this year. Now, it said above that we're starting with 3,000. So the number this year is going to be 3,000. And we do 1 minus 3,000 over 4,000, which is the value for K that they're giving. Now, of course, we can get rid of these zeros, and this reduces to 3/4. Now, 1 minus 3/4 is really 1/4. And let's see, 1/4 times 3,000. 3,000 divided by 4. So divided by 2 twice. So we get 1,500 and then 750. Okay, and then 750 times 2 and then divide by 10. So double it is 1,500 and then divide by 10 is 150. So we get 3,150. So that would be amount for basically year 2. But we want to go to year 3. Okay, so year 3 would equal year 2's amount, 3,150. We're basically going to use that as this year now. Plus 0.2 times, again, 3,150. And then 1 minus 3,150 over K, which is 4,000. Okay, so this time we'll actually use the calculator just to speed things up. Okay, so 3,150 divided by 4,000 equals this, and we do 1 minus answer equals that. Now we could do that times 3,150. Okay, and then we do times 0.2, and then we do plus 3,150. And we get 3283, 3283.875. And we're going to the nearest whole number, so we go 3284. All right. The botanist would like to increase the number of plants the environment can support so that the population will increase more rapidly. If the botanist's goal is that the number of plants will increase from 3,000 this year to 3,360 next year, how many plants must the modified environment support? So this time we're solving for K, the amount that can be supported. And our values are, well, if we just grab our formula from before, we're putting in 3,360 next year. And this year is going to be, again, 3,000. 0.2 times 3,000. And 1 minus 3,000 over unknown value K. So this time we're going to be solving for K. So the first step is to get rid of the things that are further away from K, starting with this 3,000. So we subtract 3,000 to the other side. And that gives us 360 equals 0.2 times 300, by the way. We could do 2 times 300, right, because we're dividing by 10. We get 600. And we get 1 minus 3,000 over K. Now we can divide by 600 on both sides, right? Gets rid of this. And we have a 0 sticking out here. So we can multiply. This is really 6 times 6, and this is 6 times 10. Okay, so we can cancel out the 6's. And then 6 is really 3 times 2, and this is really 5 times 2, and we can cancel out the 2's. So we end up with 3/5 on this side. So we get 3/5 equals 1 minus 3,000 over K. So now we can subtract 1 from both sides. All right, and another way to write 1 is 5/5, right? So we're subtracting 5/5. And 3 minus 5 is negative 2/5. That equals to negative 3,000 over K. And from here we can negate both sides, making them positive. We can cross multiply, so we get 2K equals 15,000. Then divide by 2 and find k is equal to 7,500.